What's going on, you feisty mofos? JonGTFO here, and welcome back to my channel, boys and girls. I have not uploaded in a long time, and I apologise for that, but I have been snowed under by a bit of work, as they do say. But this is it, boys. So, like I said in my previous video, it might have been a while ago now, so I'll just remind you guys, I'm going to be doing a joint stream and YouTube save, and later tonight I am going to be streaming. This means that I need to update you on what's been going on, and I think I'm in the 4th season now of my Brighton career, and it's been a long old career. This is the longest I've ever actually played a Foot Manager career for. Not very loyal, as you can see on Foot Manager, but I'm basically just going to show you my story as Brighton manager. It's been pretty incredible. We've had a pretty incredible little fairy tale, and right now I'm going to show you season 1. This was season 1 of my Brighton career. We managed to win the championship. We won by 3 points over Derby, who got promoted in 2nd, and we had quite a cracking season. If we, I don't know if we can actually look at the player stats for this season. See if we can actually do that. Can we? No, we can't. We can only look at this season's one. But this season was pretty incredible. We managed to do extremely well. I'll go over and show you the transfers. Why not? Because I know that's really what you're all interested in. Quite an economical year for us in the transfers, if I do say so myself. We brought in Stefan Strandberg, Stevie May, what a lad he has turned out to be, Jason Holt, Alexander Mitrovic, Jesse Lingard on loan, Tom Kennedy on loan, Herman Stengel on a free, and Raheem Sterling on loan, while selling Andrea Orlandi to Cardiff, and then also David Lopez to Cardiff. A lot of you may know them, they're the technical guys in the side, but in all seriousness, they were 30 and 28, and they are offering me about £1 million. Well, one was £2 million, and Orlandi was 28, so he was £2 million. David Lopez, I decided to get rid of him as well. He was 30 and he wasn't going to progress anymore. And I got in some lovely little signings there, and I managed to spend 1.15 million and a total of 2.72 million coming in. So I made a nice little profit. Where are they now? That button is very tempting, but that's for a later episode. I might do that on stream later. For those of you who've watched my streams, you'll actually remember a bit of Season 1. This was the first thing that I streamed, was Season 1. And we had quite an incredible year, to be honest. Finished 8th. You know, there's always that one side that does really, really well for getting promoted, and that was us this year. We finished 8th. We got 16 wins, 11 draws and 11 losses, 59 points overall. Chelsea winning the title, and Cardiff, Crystal Palace and Fulham getting relegated. It was a very strong showing from the boys. We managed to beat Arsenal and Liverpool first 2 games of the season, and that was on stream, and that was a pretty crazy time. I think we can all agree. But I'll go over and show you my transfers now. Not so much an economical year this season. I decided to go out and spend a bit of money just because I wanted to solidify our place in the Premier League. I bought Keeson Young from Swansea. A lot of you will know him as he plays for Sunderland at the moment this season. Does really well for Sunderland. I thought, you know, I could do with a decent little centre midfielder to do a bit of creativity from. Jordan Willis from Coventry was actually signed by my head of youth development. Adam Smith from Tottenham on a free, great signing. Danny Husen, a lot of you may remember him. 1.1 million for him. He was a backup striker at the time. The god, that is Giacomo Bonaventura for 4.3 million. Atlanta got relegated and he became mine very quickly. Manu Torres from Getafe is my new left back for £500,000. Dennis Richter was a youngster that I saw, and Arsenal and Real Madrid were sniffing around, and when Arsenal and Real Madrid sniff around a player, you realise he might have a bit of potential, so I actually paid quite a lot for him at 1.4 million in regards to everyone else. Gary Woods, I needed a backup keeper because I let Thomas Kuszczak go because he was god-awful in that season for me. Cabral, what a player he turned out to be from Sunderland for 800,000. Sunderland got relegated. Sam Matthews, again, was youth development. Danny Fox, I needed a cover left-back for Manu Torres because for some reason my left-back was Stephen Ward on loan last season. And then Gael Kakuta for 150k. Managed to pick him up from Chelsea. Turned out to be quite a nice little sign in there. And for players out, we sold Liam Brudkit to Swansea for 4.8 million. A decision that has gone down very well in my head now that I saw how badly Swansea and him did. I think Swansea got relegated last season. Can't exactly remember. But that has been Season 2. Move on to Season 3. And no one else really big left. Just a couple of people on loan and then a couple of crap people I let go on a free. But yeah, Season 3. Bit more of a disappointing season, to be honest with you. Looks like this was kind of the season my tactics got a bit worn out on people, and they started to know and learn exactly what I was going to do. And it was a lot harder of a season, to be honest. Not really much I can say. We finished 12th, finished with 51 points. Chelsea won the title. we only finished with a couple of points less than we did last season, but as you can see, 51 points that we had there, separated by 5 points from 8th where we finished last season. So we didn't do too badly, but I wasn't particularly happy. I was in the bottom half of the table, and for the longest time I was in the relegation battle. And I managed to win 4 on the trot, and then just took me straight out of there, thankfully, because if I got relegated, I don't know what I would have done. But it was an indifferent season. It was the middle season in sort of our successes, and now I'll go over and head over to the transfers to see how the squad updated. So I did spend a bit of money this season. Managed to spend about 18 million overall. We got about a £20 million transfer budget, but some of that went into wages, so I couldn't spend all of it. But I managed to pick up Jordan Wisner on a free. Looked like a promising little guy, but he really wasn't in the end. Oriol Romelu for £100,000, not bad at all. Eric Dier wanted a good centre back to replace Mitrovic, who actually sold to Newcastle for 6.5 million. Picked him up for 4.2, but they had to pay about 2 million to his agent as well, because those bloody agent owned part, whatever. Alvaro Valdillo from Real Betis for 5.25 million. Jan Sommer on a free from Basel. Moy Gomez for 1.5 million. Gaston Gil Romero, what a coup for the club, 7.75 million. A lot of you will know how good he is. Peter Ankerson for a cover right back. Angelo Henriquez from Man United, because I wanted a better striker, and he actually scored 4 goals in 1 game towards the end of the season, so he did pretty well for me. And I got Wijnaldum, my new left back, for 800,000. And we managed to sell Mitrovic for 8.5, and I think Danny Fox for 43.5, and a total of about 7 million put in. So we spent about 11 million that season, but our finances are still secure, so I can't really complain. So, the next season, 2016 to 2017, we finished 8th again. Man United this time were champions with 82 points. We managed to win 17 games. We lost 13 and we drew 8, which came up to a points total of 59. We still have not broken the 60-point tariff that I would like to do in the Premier League, hopefully this season, because that is my overall goal. Because I would like to be pushing probably 4th. I want to be hitting up 4th, and a lot of you may say that's quite a lot from 8th to 4th is a big jump, but I think we can do it. We're a good enough side now. But it was a good season. Like I said, we were in a relegation battle again up until about 20th game, when we managed to win a couple of games and get ourselves right out of there, and on that we just took off. The form and momentum just took off, and we managed to do really, really, really well. But let's go over and have a look at the transfers. So, these are the transfers. Spent 20 million again. We got in about 5 million. This time, I spent money on Ricky McDonald, who my head of youth development got in, who is shite, so he got fired. Got Callum Chambers from Southampton for 4.3 million. He is my new staple right back. Tomuka Gonda, who is an incredible little regen. Picked him up for 800,000. Is probably going to be one of the best centre-backs in the world in the future. Gabriel Inku from Steaua Bucharest for 7.5 million. Jack Button for 3 million from Stoke. I fancied a new young keeper to his cover for Jan Sommer. Equizio Rascaldani. I've been recommended him by a few people, and he did not disappoint so far. He kind of did. It took him a while to get used to the pace of the football and this formation that I was playing, and I had to learn how to use him, but he's done alright. It managed to cost me about 4 million because of the co-ownership stuff. And Memphis Depay, one of the better younger players in this game, managed to pick him up for only £525,000. Quite a deal in my eyes. But I sold Gael Kakuta for 1.3. That is a £1.2 million profit, if anyone is keeping track. And Jordan Willis for 1.4. That would be a £600,000 profit on him. And Kaysung Young, made a little bit of a loss on him, but to get 2.5 million for him at the age of 29, I will not complain about that. And no one else really left. Let a couple of people go on a free, like Kenzula Gawalawa. I didn't even play him in the Championship, so he wasn't going to do anything for me in the Premiership. But we are now heading over to the current season after one last stop. Did someone say champions? Did someone say silverware for Brighton Hove Albion? I think they did. Capital One Cup winners, 2016-2017. Managed to beat Norwich in the final 3-1. It was quite an exciting game, to be honest with you. Will Starbucks got the first goal. It was a great little run by him. Rascaldani scored in the injury time in the second half, in the first half even, and Bonaventura scored a free kick. Quite a little beauty that was. Helena scored right on the verge of half time, and I was really annoyed. But oh Christ! But it was a interesting little thing. But we managed to do pretty well for ourselves there. Oh dear, we are champions. Can you believe it? Hold on. Let's have a little look. So this is how we got there. Semi-finals, we managed to beat Swansea 5-2 overall on aggregate. Quarter-finals, we beat Southampton 1-0 in extra time. And then the fourth round, we beat West Ham on penalties. We managed to avoid every single big team that there was. It was fantastic news. Swansea managed to beat Chelsea 1-0, and Swansea were in the Championship at this point. I don't know how on earth that happened, but it happened, boys. It happened. So, this is our season as we see it at the current point in time. We are 7 games in, we are currently unbeaten, 4 wins, 3 draws. We haven't had the hardest start to the season, but, we picked up a nice bit of form. We are currently lying 4th in the table, behind Norwich, Chelsea and Man United. Norwich have somehow gone on an absolute tear so far this season. No idea how that's gone about, but it has happened. But we're going to have a look at the transfers now. I no longer have to go through all the point of stopping and starting because I have nothing to hide from you guys anymore. That is everything. Oh, transfer centre. That is everything that has happened, basically. This is what's gone on this season. Let's have a little look. Move up. Lovely stuff. So we spent £40 million, but we got £37 million in. David Silva picked up more of a panic buy, more of a, oh, David Silva looks good, but I haven't really played him. I realise I can get much better players in the long term. Sven Bender from Dortmund was 4.4 million. He actually covered for Cabral, who I sold to Wigan for 4.8. Actually made money by getting a German international in instead of a Cape Verde international. Very strange stuff. The same age as well. Oh, no, actually. Yeah, the same age, actually. So it's pretty strange. I got Gaia just as a cover for left back. I realise I don't need him now. It's a bit of a waste, but well. Regani, a lot of you will know him. He's quite a promising little centre back, but at the moment, I just can't fit him in the squad. Our centre back's just doing too well. Ruben Pardo is an absolute god, 15 million. And then Javier Utera is 1.5 million. He's just a god as well. He's going to be an amazing right back in the future. And Fabianski's a cover keeper. Cabral, like I said, 4.8 million. Gaston Gil Romero has gone to Barcelona, the bastard. I put a £22 million clause in his contract, minimum fee release clause, and someone met it, i.e. Barcelona. He's done well for them, so fair play to him. It's a bit silly of me to put that in. And then Jan Sommer, I managed to sell for £10 million somehow. 28-year-old goalkeeper. He was pretty good. He was a bit dodgy in the first season. I didn't think he was tall enough, but he did pretty well for himself second season. But that is it, boys and girls. That is our Barcelona, fuck's sake, got my head now. That is our Brighton and Hove Albion series so far. I'm going to quickly show you the best regens that we've got. Javier Utera, you can pause the screen and have a look at his stats. He is pretty disgusting for a right back. And where is good old Tominuku? Where is his name's Gonda, for Christ's sake. Gonda. Right, Gonda. He is an absolute beast, and he's 19 years old. He's going to be a god. But yeah, guys, this is our team. This is the best player in the team by far. And I'm going to leave you on Bonaventura's beautiful face. If you have enjoyed the video, guys, please give it a like rating, because that's my penis grave. And that's one of guys who doesn't like a bit of penis grave, because I certainly do, boys. I certainly do indeed. And I'll be streaming at some point tonight, hopefully around about 8 o'clock, maybe a little before that if I can do some work before then. But if not, I will catch you there, boys. Twitch link will be in the description below. Feel free to follow if you don't know when on earth. Hold the phone. Just need to sort this out very quickly. I've just seen something that is terrible. But yeah, if you have enjoyed the episode, alright, that needs to be unspecific. It does not have a set value. I don't know why that was 9.5 million. Jesus Christ, I sold for that to shot myself. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Twitch in the description. See you all later.